What to do when an interviewer asks you to describe yourself. Tell me about yourself is often the first question that you hear at a job interview. The hiring manager may be stalling because they haven't had time to look through your CV, or they may have realised that open-ended questions are a really effective way to identify candidates who can fit in and perform well. In any case, they're often deciding whether it's worth continuing the interview based on how you answer this seemingly casual icebreaker. There's a lot at stake as you want the job, right? But you can make the situation work to your advantage. So learn how to describe yourself and do it so quickly and compellingly so that you can secure more job offers. And know this, how you see yourself isn't always how others see you. So there are 2 steps here: welcoming the question and then actually answer it. So let's go with the first one. You need to stand out from the crowd. You may feel a bit awkward talking about yourself, but it really is a golden opportunity for you. Think of it as an invitation to tell your potential employer what you want them to know about you and what makes you unique. Guide the conversation. So instead of waiting to see what the interviewer will do, you can steer the conversation towards your strengths and your concerns. A good opening will prompt the interviewer that's asking you the questions to ask follow-up questions about areas where you shine. And then you can determine your fit. Remember that you're evaluating the company while they're interviewing you, right? So do you sense a connection with the interviewer, especially if they're going to be your manager? Are they listening attentively or shuffling papers? Your initial rapport may suggest what your working relationship will be like with that person. And then practice for real life. You rarely meet someone at a party or a social gathering who asks you about your 5-year plan. Most conversations run structured, so it can benefit you to learn how to sound articulate and make a good impression. And now the second part, which is answering the question. Keep it professional. The interviewer is mostly interested in whether you can shine at the job and mesh well within the business culture. Talk about your career path and achievements rather than your family background and your hobbies. I'd suggest writing it out. The ideal response time is around 1 to 3 minutes. So developing a script enables you to check that you can cover each main point without sounding too long-winded. And you can rehearse your pitch. Practicing your statement will help you to come across as competent and confident. And you can practice in front of a mirror or a video or the video on your phone, or you can get a recruit in, like a friend or something, who can give you feedback. And be flexible. It's also important to sound natural. Even if you've delivered your pitch 50 times, you want to sound fresh and you want to sound engaging. Customize your approach, just like you tailor your CV and your cover letter to each employer. You can adjust your self-description to fit the actual situation that you're working into. So depending on the position, you may concentrate on your accounting skills or your passion for customer service. Background research will help you to determine what you think is appropriate. And provide testimonials. While it's essential to be able to talk about yourself, what others say about you is often more influential. So mention the flattering comments that you receive from clients and colleagues. You'll also be demonstrating to the interviewer that you work well with others and that you welcome and appreciate feedback. And tell stories, because stories work. You're more than a list of keywords, so share anecdotes that are interesting that will make the interviewer remember you in a positive light. And then create interest. Your self-description is like a movie film or the first chapter of a novel. So instead of trying to cram your whole life story into it, make the interviewer want to hear a little bit more. Walk into your next job, interview ready and eager to talk about yourself and why you're the outstanding candidate for the position. Focusing on the link between your strengths and what the interviewer is looking for will help you to find the job that you love.